My parents saved $20,000 for my wedding over 11 years. My sister spent it on her boyfriend's debt and told them I said it was okay. I need you to feel the specific weight of 11 years. My parents were not wealthy people. My father drove a delivery truck. My mother cleaned offices 3 mornings a week on top of her regular job. We started that fund when I was 19 because my mother had always wanted to give her daughters something she never had, a real wedding, a day that felt chosen rather than scraped together. My sister knew about the fund. We both did. It was mentioned at family dinners with a particular quiet pride that made me feel loved every time I heard it. My sister's boyfriend had accumulated significant debt before they met: credit cards, a failed business venture, a personal loan that had ballooned with interest. He was drowning, and she had decided she was the one who would save him. I understood the impulse. I didn't understand what she did next. She went to my parents and told them I had agreed to use the wedding fund to help clear the debt, that I had decided I didn't want a big wedding anyway, that I had specifically said the money should go toward something that would help the family right now, rather than sit waiting for a party. My parents, who trusted both their daughters completely, transferred the money within the week. I found out 4 months later. When I mentioned the fund casually in conversation and my mother's face did something I didn't immediately understand. She went pale and quiet and looked at my father, and the silence between them told me everything, before a single word was spoken. My sister's explanation, when confronted, was extraordinary in its construction. She said she had genuinely believed I wouldn't mind, that she knew me well enough to know I wasn't materialistic, that she had intended to tell me, that the situation had been urgent and there hadn't been time to consult everyone properly. She said all of this with tears that arrived at exactly the right moments. She did not apologize to my parents. She apologized to me once, briefly, and then reframed the entire conversation around her boyfriend's stress and how hard the last year had been for her. The money was gone. Her boyfriend's debt was cleared. He proposed to her 3 months later with a ring that cost more than my parents made in a month. I did not attend their engagement party. My mother called me afterward and said it had been a lovely evening, and I could hear in her voice the exhaustion of a woman trying to hold something together that had already broken. My wedding was small, a restaurant room, 20 people, no photographer because we couldn't justify the cost. It was genuinely beautiful, and I don't say that to perform acceptance. I say it because I refuse to let my sister's theft define what that day was. That expression lives in me permanently.